Let's go.
Now that we're getting closer to the end of the year, in my opinion so far, 2024 hasn't quite reached the caliber of previous years yet. Not that it's been a bad year for anime by any means, but the last few years have felt like full-on juggernaut years of anime, but fall 2024 could be about to change all that. We've got massive new shows, massive returning shows, hidden gems, more shows anyone could
I want to know what that hidden gem is he's talking about.
Following a summer anime season full of love and romance, we still have our dose of wholesome romances like Blue Box and what's this? Wait, this is the complete opposite of wholesome. Who the hell would get invested in a love story like...
I love this show.
Oh no, she's hot.
No, that anime is very it is an enjoyable watch. Not gonna lie.
Man,
why is it loading?
Don't you hate it when that happens? Doing what I...
Fuck you. I really thought like, why's my video loading?
Maintaining a solid internet connection for me and my team, no matter where we are in the world, is essential. Which is why I am eager to introduce the sponsor of today's video, Saily. Saily is a new eSIM service app which provides a reliable internet connection wherever you travel. Honestly, I wish I knew about this app sooner because it's such a hassle to sort out travel SIMs and portable Wi-Fi whenever I
No, he got that good. He got that good. No.
Not to mention, one of my editors even...
By the way, I hope the sound is good. I got the mic a little bit closer to me, so I hope you guys hear me good.
Getting done that way. At least that's how I assume the internet works over there. Saily can help solve all of these problems with the download of a single app compatible with most iOS or Android devices. One SIM can keep you connected in over 160 different countries with an affordable global plan, and you'll never be stuck without data as you can top up at any time.
Thank
you. As you can see, it's super simple and easy to use. All you need to do is download the app, which you can do by scanning the QR code on screen, and you can just explore some plans here. Now, I travel to America quite a lot, so let's pick the United States, and they have a bunch of
that's actually
here. There's 1 gigabyte for 7 days, 3 gigabytes
cool,
for 30 days,
lie.
or even more data if you need it. And I'm probably going to go for the, let's say, the 5 gigabytes. And it's as simple as that. You can even click got a coupon to apply coupon code GIGUP for
no, I just don't like to
whether you're traveling or have friends traveling with you.
If I react to another person's video, I respect their video and the advertisement I have, because imagine in the future I could make anything about like with the videos that I react to. You know, I feel like it would be rude to skip their advertisement. If it's part of the video, I watch it.
Use Saily's the way to go. Again,
so
you can download the Saily app by scanning the QR code on screen or clicking that link in the description. And you can also use coupon code GIGUP at checkout for a 15% discount. And with that said, let's get back to it. Well, okay, seems simple enough.
Oh. Wait, what is that? I heard of this. I haven't watched it.
Ladies and gentlemen, they finally made it. Canonically straight yaoi. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. Is this for the usual fan base? Is this a hit up a whole new demographic? Or as my wife calls it, is this just yaoi for cowards? All I'm saying is, boys, have you ever looked at your bro and thought, damn, I'm straight, but bro's looking good today? Now, what if your bro still looks like a bro, acted like a bro, talks like a bro, but was actually a girl dressed up as a bro? You ever thought how that make you feel? Yeah, me neither. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, sometimes it takes a real woman to be best boy. Summer only gave...
Isn't that like Uran High School Host Club? Or not? I mean, I never watched this anime. I might get into it. But like in Uran High School Host Club, if you guys don't know, there's this one girl that is dressing up as a boy to be part of a host club. But yeah, she was cute AF, true. Oh, so the character here is very, very boyish. Okay.
Gave us a handful of high-profile sequels, but there's certainly not a lack of them this time. Bleach is once again continuing one of the biggest comebacks we've seen in anime. For the gamers, we have Shangri-La Frontier and Gun Gale Online 2. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 isekai returning, which of course includes the return of ReZero after a 4-year-long
Yeah, like I said,
wait.
I have to get
It has
back
been a
into
hot
it,
minute
maybe.
since I last saw this. I gotta check the
Second
patch notes
season I
quickly.
didn't like.
Okay. Okay. What the fuck? Not gonna lie, I tried watching the first episode of this one, then I realized it's been way too long, so I'll probably need a refresher on season 2 first. Needless to say, this is the only time I can see weebs switching to the dub en masse to prevent subtitles covering up Emilia's character development. Blue Lock.
Holy
now,
shit.
after becoming the top-selling manga of 2023,
I'm watching
outselling the
that.
likes of Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, even goddamn One Piece, I can say
But yeah,
the
now
newest
it's
anime
PNG Lock,
really
huh?
is continuing that legacy, giving us the most faithful adaptation fans could ask for by truly making you feel like you're reading a manga.
Just move! If you got no one, just move. It's all I want to see some movement. I'm not seeing enough movement.
There's a remake of Ranma continuing.
What I really think with Blue Lock, I told you guys already. What I really think with Blue Lock is, first, they released a movie not too long ago. So they probably did not have the time to put all their animations into the show, which is stupid. They should have just taken more time. But that's how it is. I do think now the U20 tournament is starting. And I really am hoping that they will put all their animation and good shit into those few episodes. That's what I'm hoping. The story is good regardless. So I'm watching it. But yeah, U20 tournament is now starting, and I really hope the animation picks up and is not like loses the name of PNG. Look. And Ranma! I love that. I love Ranma. I mean, I cosplayed the Ranma. I just showed you.
The trend of resurrecting old classics to the modern day, and this is actually perfect for me because I actually have never watched Ranma before, outside of just a few episodes I watched as a kid, and I barely have any memory of aside from, was there boobs? We have our usual suspects in the fantasy category. Of course, we get another villainous anime.
Actually, the I'll Become a Villainous. First, I didn't want to watch it. But then I was like, okay, let's watch it. Why not? And it's one of my favorites this season. The character is just so likable, and you're just gonna root for what she's doing in a way that it's very fun to watch. So, I do recommend the isekai, like villainous anime, whatever. It is a fun watch. Yeah, it is a girl dating sim isekai thing, but they are also making fun of it in a way. They're also making fun of it in a way that it is good. Nah, the thing is, she's not really out to date. She wants to do other stuff. I don't know. I didn't watch the other one, I think. Okay, let's continue the video.
From Eminence and Shadow if he wasn't actually OP,
Let this
except everyone
grieving
still
soul
believed that he is.
retire.
I think this is what Crunchyroll sees in the mind's eye when someone mentions High Guardian Spice. Guys, I know we like to look down on that trope of having your
The
protagonist
most
buy
notorious
slaves even though
talker?
he's helping them out by letting the slaves join his party. I can
What?
understand how that can be a bit morally grey, so how about this protagonist? A guy who completely flips things on his head. See, he doesn't help slaves by buying them, he's helping out his party members by selling them into slavery.
What?
Wait, is that how it's supposed to work? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's all the new non-sequel isekai like usual? Is the era of isekai actually coming to an end? What's this one about?
一瞬テンション上がったがよくよく考えると異世界なんてめんどくさい
Damn. Even isekai is sick of isekai. Alright, enough of this. What's the actual new hottest show this season?
Oh my god!
Smells like milk. Kind of looks like milkshake.
Dun dun dun. Based on a manga
I
from
love
yet
this
another one
one.
of Tatsuki Fujimoto's former assistants. Now, what the hell was this team that he had
So
assembled?
good.
A team that has now given us the
Dandadan
likes
is
of
my
Chainsaw
absolute
Man,
favorite. Dandadan is like, but I never skipped the opening. I never skipped the ending. And I actually sometimes rewatch some of the fighting scenes because the animation is just so good. I love this anime with all my heart. I think it is actually one of my favorite animes. It is by far my favorite anime of this year, I think. Dandadan. Watch it. It's on Netflix and Crunchyroll, I think. It's good.
Hell's Paradise, Dan Da Dan, and Spy Family. Bro clearly was just on this team vibing in the corner. Something special must have been happening at that studio to pump out hit after hit after hit, and Dan Da Dan looks like it's standing up with the best of them.
Dan Da
Shonen
Dan
Jump
is so
titles can
good.
sometimes feel like they're playing things by the book, following the tried and tested formula. So does Dan Da Dan fit that mold? No. I don't even know how
I
to
was
describe
shocked when
the
I saw
premise
this
of the
scene, not
opening
gonna
episode,
lie.
but it plays out like a fever dream based on an Alex Jones monologue. Aliens, ghosts, psychic powers, spirit mediums, and then there's this old lady who sees a boy and
But
goes,
it's such a fun watch.
this anime is anything but by the book, which is why Science Saru is not only the perfect studio to adapt it, but you get the sense that they've gotten their dream project. This is the anime studio equivalent of find someone who matches your freak.
The animation is
oozing
just
with expression
so
and character through every single
Sakuga, like,
goddamn
literally.
frame of this show.
Love
even
it.
by their normal standards,
So well
and they
done.
just keep going every new episode. This is the show to be watching this season, and if the weirdness doesn't turn you off, you are in for one amazing ride to come.
It is
We got
so
another
good.
anime original. Let's see what this one's all about. Holy shit, did he just try to... Damn. He does not look like he's in a good place. And the doctors just gave him 2 years to live? Wow.
Holy
what a
shit.
way to start
Oh, that's the
episode.
Fisher
So
thing.
this is
I
the
have not
story
watched it.
about
I
a
was
man
thinking
with
of.
a terminal illness, huh?
Wait, that slaps.
Oh, okay. So we're doing this now. When I imagine what would be in a cozy fishing anime, I don't normally associate it with a guy failing neck pull-ups, getting cancer, drowning in crippling debt, and getting scammed by the crypto market. Bro can apparently catch anything except a break. But this one's been interesting. For a series with such heavy topics, the vibes have been on point. It kind of reminds me of Welcome to the NHK with a fishing twist, and I'm intrigued to see where this series goes.
どうせもう長くは生きていないんで、人がそんな簡単に死んでたまるかよ。
Did he just call terminal illness as a skill issue?
我が妹に勝るも
Not gonna lie, I was thinking of watching it, but I was just not in the mood of something so traumatic where I know I will probably sit there crying. I cry easily. I cry easily when I see something happy happening. Yeah, I'm one of those people that even cry when something good is happening on the show. Like, but I'm also crying like when sad shit is happening, and I was just not in the mood for sad shit. But that is one of the shows I 100% wanted to check out because I heard of it.
のなどこの世にはいない
Hey, go on, come get your man. Hey, this is my man. Come get your man. Stop saying it's my man. Bro, come get your man. Why does everyone keep telling me that this is my man? Somehow, this managed to be regression, incest, and
Duo
NTR all
Verdanza.
in one. Going back in
Aw.
time to avoid marrying a guy who secretly wants to bang his sister. Well, that's the beauty of the regression genre. You can go back to being a 15-year-old to redo your life choices. Let's see who the next man in line is.
私はその年齢的に
理想的だ
What the? Wait, he looks like at least.
Sometimes people can really stretch the definition of a hidden gem, but I've seen almost no talk about this show that has piqued my interest like few other anime have. Orb, on the movements of the earth. It's 15th century Poland.
But I might
a
check
time
that
when you
out.
get arrested, tortured.
I wanna
burned
see
at
where
the
that's
stake
going if
simply
they
for
pull through
researching
with
any
that. Holy
heretical
shit, what
beliefs
the
that
fuck?
go against the common sense teaching everyone already knows. God created Earth and thus put it at the center of the universe.
Okay.
Enter Rafal, a genius, logical kid who just wants an easy life with a curious hobby in astronomy. He's going to study theology for an easy life path to further appreciate the teachings of God, until by chance he meets a convicted heretic who blackmails.
No, I am not an. No. I want to see how she gets out of that marriage. I want to see how she gets out of that, as if they're going to pull through with that. No fucking way. No. Holy shit. Okay, let's continue here with the epic
and
stuff.
gives him something so awful, so dangerous, it could get him killed. An idea. What if the Earth wasn't the center of the universe? The stars didn't revolve around the world, but instead the Earth revolved around the sun. A stupid, nonsensical idea that Rafal immediately dismisses as he goes home confident that he can disprove that idea in a single night. But as he starts thinking, as he starts entertaining the thoughts, mapping out the models, doing everything he can to dismiss the theory only to find himself falling deeper into it, he realizes something terrifying. Shit. What if this idea is actually right? It's rare nowadays that I see a concept I have never seen before, but this one fit the bill perfectly. A series about dropping the biggest twist on Earth lore in human history while having to keep it secret from the church to avoid death? Sign me the hell up. This is Nicholas Copernicus' Vinland Saga star with some genuinely fantastic storytelling and characters.
Shame on me,
Outside
but I
of
still have to
Dandadan,
watch
this has been the
Vinland
new show
Saga.
I've been excited about the most. Take
Ew.
my advice. Go in blind and give this the 3-episode rule and you won't be disappointed. We got yet another I can fix him quirky
that is
romance story
good.
about a girl getting into arranged marriage with a downright psychopath of a man that could only ever lead to the most toxic
I don't know what to
relationship
think of
all
this
time. You don't need
relationship.
to be a genius to see that this is just a bad idea. If you asked him what item best describes him, it'd probably be this. I mean, just look at him.
A
My
red
gosh,
flag,
girls,
holy shit,
is this
yes.
the kind of man you really want? Do you really think he can be fixed? I just think that...
Give me that.
Sydney, I'm recording... Hey, get... Sydney!
I am hijacking this video to give you a public service announcement. Ladies, are you tired of the same old boring anime nice guy love interest? Don't you want a fictional man with a little bit of spice to him? A man who's so infatuated with you, so obsessed with you, that he will protect you, keep you safe, even kill for you! In a fictional setting. Sure, he might
Yeah,
be a little
I
mentally
get her,
unstable.
though.
Sure, he might break a few laws, but he will worship you like the goddess you are! Like the goddess you deserve to be! Take your boring vanilla protagonist. Keep your fantastic charmings. Why do we keep ignoring the undeniable fact that a little bit of crazy is just that little bit hot? Again, in a fictional setting. So I say to you, we don't want to fix him.
In a
We
fictional
don't
setting,
want
that
him
makes
to
sense.
be fixed. I hereby declare I proudly let him ruin my life.
I apologize about that, guys. I assure
Isn't there a saying? The hero would... Oh man, I don't know how the saying goes. But like, their saying goes something like, the hero does this and this, but the villain would destroy the whole world to save you. I don't know the first part because it doesn't matter. If anyone knows, let me know.
you. We only promote healthy
Continue.
relationships in this household. Okay, let's just move on. What do we got next? More Danmachi. All right, let's see what we got here.
Done much. Oh, that mummy voice.
Gentlemen, are you tired of the same old boring anime nice girl love interest? Mecha Ude. The story behind this production is almost as interesting as the story of the show itself. The brainchild of Sai
Mecha Ude.
Okamoto, a young, ambitious animator who had a dream of directing her own anime. She put together a team and a Kickstarter, raising $65,000 to fund a pilot, which after years of delays and struggles, her and her newly formed studio Trife managed to complete it. But the dream didn't end there. That was clearly just a stepping stone to a much grander vision, which they announced last year to confirm that a full anime series was in production. And now, 8 years after the original Kickstarter, this is what they have to show for it.
Not gonna lie, the first episode was great.
One quick look, and you can immediately tell what the influences are. Glorious, over-the-top action, wearable limbs that are also sentient, Hiroyuki Sawano doing the soundtrack. If I didn't know any better, I would have thought this was an offshoot team from Studio Trigger, but that doesn't stop it from standing out from 90% of the other anime you usually see. It's a loud, in-your-face, bombastic action show that wears its influence on its sleeve, fueled by the passion of the people behind it. This project is clearly a dream come true for the creators involved, and while the plotline might not be something we haven't seen before, I am sincerely hoping they are able to pull off something special, so I'm going to be keeping a close eye on this. Oh hey, a harem anime.
My cup of tea to Mecha Ude. Okay. I loved the first episode. I think I'm currently only on the third, so I would have to continue watching. It gives you the old school feeling that I'm sometimes missing on the newer animes. What I didn't like in the third episode is the feeling of I was watching a whole fucking season in one anime and like in one episode. Like I feel like they pushed so much information in that one episode that it was so overwhelming that I don't know. That I don't know if I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue because I know where it's going. But I feel like Mecha Ude would have like, it would have been a little bit better if they would have taken some things a little bit slower. I feel like they're rushing it a little bit. But so far, so good. I would say so. I only watched 3 episodes. Like, I'm not even far into the anime. But in the first 3 episodes so far, I would give the anime like a 6 or a 5.5 out of 10. Like, it's enjoyable. It's like, yeah, you can watch it while you're eating. It's nice. It's not a time waste. Tying the knot with an Amagami sister? Huh? What is that?
Where a guy moves into a shrine and has to pick one of 3 lovely shrine maiden sisters to marry.
Oh?
I think I've seen this exact plot line like 5 times before. One of them was Temperu, and the other 4 were definitely hentai. This feels like an anime that jumped straight out of the mid-2000s. The first 10 minutes was a goddamn speedrun.
Oh, the
of every
Lafina
cliche
music in the
harem anime
background.
trope you could think of. This could be a nice comfort show, but it's gonna need to do something a
Lafina,
bit
right?
different to really hook me.
Was that Lafina music?
Editor, can you rewind back just a bit? And again? That's the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen. Another show revolving around getting married? Is anime trying to tell me something?
For this one, I actually did read the manga a little bit, so I was excited for this one. I still have to catch up in those episodes a little bit. But I think it's a good anime. I did not finish the manga because I heard, oh, there's an anime coming, so I stopped reading. But it is cute. It is very cute. They're very on par with the manga, literally.
婚するって言って指輪をはめてただそれだけだよ。結婚ってそんなにすごいことなのか。
Here we have 2 co-workers who decide to stage an entire fake marriage, lying to their co-workers, lying to their parents, going through an entire season-long Kaguya-style plan, all because they're afraid of being transferred to Anchorage, Alaska. Shout out to the 10 anime fans in Anchorage catching strays. Honestly, I'm just happy to see more romance anime with adult characters. This is the type
like
of
what I
setting
wonder, would they really be forced to go there, or would they be like fired if they deny to move for their job? Like, is it you either go to Alaska or we fire you? That's so harsh. I would marry too. If I did not want to leave, holy shit.
need more of. Not yet another high school romance with socially awkward teenagers. This time we got 2 socially awkward adults so adverse to social interactions, they'd rather fake a relationship than just tell their boss they don't want to move to Alaska.
Yeah.
So, you know, way more mature. Alright, an all-new original Dragon Ball.
I still wanted to watch Dragon Ball Daima.
Toriyama was working on before he... Hold on a second. Sorry about that, I had to shut my window. I could hear the entire continent of South America from here. Seeing Toei splice in highlights of the Buu arc with modern animation, I get the feeling it's only a matter of time before they decide to do a modern remake. But this time, the entire cast have been turned into kids in what looks like a new adventure with OG Dragon Ball vibes. Not gonna lie though, Goku being a kid isn't gonna stop his fans from saying, well, you know, he's still strong, he can still beat All Might, he can still beat Gojo. Well, Dragon Ball fans, maybe, but can he beat this?
Oh. No matter what he says right now, this is my disappointment of the season. And I told you guys, Blue Box. It was so hyped. It was so hyped. I haven't read any manga or anime of this. And it was so hyped, like, this is the best romance anime coming, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I watched it, let me tell you, and I watched it. I'm still watching it, okay? I'm going to finish it because it's cute. I like the setting. I hate the dialogue. I feel like I'm listening to 50-year-olds having a conversation It just feels so random. Like there was this one scene. There was two girls like at the doctor, and it was just like it was like they didn't really know each other, and this one girl was like randomly started talking out of the blue about this other guy. Like it just felt so random. If you try to sit through there and think about like the fuck, why is she telling all this now? Like, huh? Also, I do feel like the whole plot points are feeling like super forced and scripted. So sorry. Like, and the characters feel flat. Yeah, I said it. I enjoy the whole setting, and I still kind of enjoy it, but it's my disappointment of the season. Still, yeah. To tell you what romance anime I very love and enjoy, I think one of my favorites is Dangerous in My Heart. That makes me doki doki. But this one, it just feels like I'm watching ChatGPT writing a script. That's not good. I mean, tell me your thoughts about it. Let's see what Giga is thinking about Blue Box.
誰よりも練習してあんなに悔しいって感情も持ってるのに
Like I said, it's not that bad. It just did not live up to the hype.
Ah, woman basketball. Last season we had a jam-packed, all-you-can-eat buffet of great romance anime to pick
Didn't
from.
even
And this
really
season's heavy
talk
hitter
about it.
seems to be
What?
this.
Oh, he did.
Blue Box. I know I said earlier I was looking for a romance outside of a school setting, but I might just have to make an exception for this one because this was a full-on insulin shot straight into my veins. Not only
The
does it
animations
clearly
are
have
great,
high
though.
production values, especially among the other blue anime, but it also really looks like they are not shying away from the sports aspect of this show either. You've got your tournament arcs, promise to go to nationals, an adorable romance brewing between two characters dedicated to their sports. This looks like a real 50-50 split between a sports anime and a romance drama. Manga readers have talked this one up, so I'm expecting a lot of good things, and I'm interested to see how they end up tying the romance to them hitting their goals.
雑念が入るたび腹筋30回しよう
あれもう行くの春休みなのに
There's a show called Kimi wa Mero-sama, or the
But yeah, he really did not say a lot about Blue Box either. Yeah, I really wonder what your thoughts are about Blue Box. I feel like it's just not hitting the spot for me. I kind of care more about the MC's childhood friend than the crush. The dancer? I like her too. Yeah. This anime is a feel-good, cute anime. I like it.
The official English name, You Are Miss Servant. A great name because as someone who knows a little bit of Japanese, I can confirm it's pretty hard
That
to
is
find
so
an
cute.
accurate translation of the word mero. Can't think of any word at all. This is basically Violet Evergarden meets that crazy maid from Black Lagoon. It's cute, but also she's a kudere, so I don't think I'm going to be able to connect with her that much.
I love her hair color. I don't know. I'm
It's like
a
I
weak
thought she
for
might fit right
people
into
with
trash
green
taste.
hair.
For anyone looking for a magical girl anime, we got Acro Trip, aka PG-13 gushing over magical girls. But the one I got my eye on is Magi Lumiere, for a satirical, grounded take of magical girls where they fight the biggest evil of all. Corporate management. This may be a magical girl anime with fantasy elements, but I don't think we're gonna get a more true-to-life representation of the job hiring process in the modern day.
What the?
仕事はないか
Huh?
金がない
I stand corrected. This one was surprisingly enjoyable. You've got an
Demon
all-powerful
Lord?
demon lord with unmatched potential, a mastery of deadly magic, is able to bend the entire world to his will. He gets resurrected 500 years later into a cyberpunk world where his legacy is forgotten, his followers have moved on, and technology has rendered his all-powerful magic completely useless. Motherfucker just got the true Zoltrak experience. It's a mishmash of such a wide variety of tropes,
Wait, actually, that
genres, and
sounds-
settings, and somehow it works.
Kinda
You're seeing
interesting?
Anos Voldigo getting humbled and being forced to survive in the world of Cyberpunk 2077, where the show asks, what can even a demon lord do when he has no job
Oh, God.
prospects, no qualifications, no experience to speak of, and no practical skills that would be useful at all?
Dreaming?
He becomes a Twitch streamer. This is getting a bit too real. The corporate experience doesn't end there, though, as we have an anime about an unlikely duo rising up to become the world's first trillionaires. Their secret? Spend all their early investments on stupidly expensive office chairs like this. Like, okay, I'm not looking for the most realistic story in the world, but how's that gonna help?
The Herman Miller
These
chair.
guys are going to be trillionaires, I tell you. They know exactly what they're doing. This is 100% based on reality. Like how a lot of the internet's reacted to this. When you hear a title like My
so.
Wife Became an Elementary
I know how many people roasted the anime at the beginning. It is kind of cute. The dad is still a little bit weird. Oh, he is sometimes a little bit weird. I still have to watch like the newest episodes.
school student, you're probably going to be like, damn, they're letting Drake fund anime now? But anyone who actually watches this will realize this is a ridiculous title that misrepresents the type of show that this is. 10 years on, after a man lost his wife to illness, he and his daughter have never gotten over it. A shadow of the people they used to be, nothing has truly filled that hole that their wife and mother had left when she passed away. Until one day, when she shows up at their door as a reincarnated 10-year-old kid. Except, no. The family gets a second chance to spend precious time together. The
Which is
father
great.
rediscovers his
So
purpose.
cute.
The daughter gets her motherly role model back that she was missing. But as the episodes play out, you feel this melancholic atmosphere. We're all armed with the knowledge that these happy times can't last forever. Eventually, they're going to have to face the reality of the situation, and you're sitting there, prepping your heart for when that ball's finally going to drop. It's a story about coping with the loss of a loved one and how to move on from that. And while the title is bait as hell, it could have been worse. I mean, what if it was this exact title, except, oh no. Uzumaki. Junji Ito is one of the most influential mangakas in the
I heard
horror
so much
world,
about
producing
it.
some of the most unnerving, terrifying stories you can find in the medium. True works of art that deserve an anime that give them justice. But time after time after time again, people have attempted to adapt his work, and every single time without fail, it has resulted in an anime that was more cursed than the stories it was adapting. That is, until 5 years ago, a trailer was released on what is arguably his magnum opus, Uzumaki. And the most terrifying thing about this was, unthinkably, it actually looked good. This was it. The last chance. If this didn't work, there was no hope in hell a good adaptation could ever be done. Just one more time. We can hope. Then, radio silence for 5 whole years.
Yeah.
Until today, when I'm proud to say they finally did it. They actually did it, boys. Look at this. This is beautiful. It's unnerving. It's everything a Junji Ito adaptation should be.
Oh,
They
the
did
beach
it.
scene is
They
going to
really
hit.
did it.
It was so low.
I hate everything. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you very much this month too. Author Curtis Eckstein, Basil.
But yeah, my thoughts of this season so far, my absolute favorite is Dun Dun Dun. My surprise is like I became a villainess or whatever it's called, and my disappointment is Blue Box. Not Blue Lock. Yeah, it is Blue Box. I still enjoy it in a way, but not as much as I thought I would. Yeah. I don't know. What about you guys? What is your favorite, your surprise, and your disappointment? I want to know. Really want to know. Tell me.